Thanks for joining, John. We've outlined some ideas. Let's continue shaping our innovation strategy.
Absolutely, Lucy. Where should we start refining the details from our initial discussion?
Let's revisit the identified gaps, particularly in customer feedback analysis and technology upgrades.
That makes sense. Did you consider specific tools for improving our feedback analysis process?
Yes, AI-driven platforms seem promising. They can provide detailed insights from large datasets efficiently.
AI would indeed help. Do you think our current infrastructure can support these advanced solutions?
It's capable, but we'll need minor upgrades to optimize performance for new applications.
That sounds manageable. Should we engage IT now or after finalizing the tool selection?
Involving them early ensures we choose compatible tools and avoid technical challenges later.
Agreed. Should we also consult with the sales team about specific data they prioritize?
Yes, their input is vital. It'll ensure the analysis aligns with actionable goals.
That's a smart approach. Have you considered a pilot program to test these tools first?
Definitely. A pilot will reveal strengths and weaknesses before full-scale implementation.
Great! How should we select teams or departments to participate in the pilot?
Sales and customer service teams are ideal. They interact most frequently with customer data.
Agreed. Should we set a timeline for the pilot program, including milestones?
Yes, I'd suggest a 2-month period with bi-weekly evaluations to track progress.
That's reasonable. How will we measure the pilot's success?
Key metrics include faster response times, improved customer satisfaction scores, and actionable insights.
Perfect. Should we present the pilot results to leadership before scaling up?
Absolutely. Their approval is crucial for resource allocation and company-wide implementation.
Makes sense. Should we also create a training plan for employees during this phase?
Yes, early training ensures smooth adoption and minimizes resistance to change.
Agreed. Should we engage external trainers or handle it internally?
A mix of both would work. Experts can handle technical aspects, while internal trainers address workflows.
That's a solid plan. Should we also develop a communication strategy for the broader rollout?
Yes, clear communication ensures transparency and keeps everyone aligned.
Should we highlight specific benefits for employees to encourage participation?
Definitely. Showing direct advantages boosts engagement and reduces pushback.
How do we structure our communication to address both concerns and opportunities?
We can segment messages. Leaders get strategic updates, while teams receive practical guidance for daily workflows.
That's effective. Should we also create a feedback loop for employees during the rollout?
Absolutely. A dedicated channel for questions and suggestions will help us address issues quickly.
Great point. Should HR support us in managing change across departments?
Yes, their expertise in change management can help smooth the transition.
Do you think we should involve HR early in the planning phase?
Definitely. They can contribute to the communication plan and training schedules.
Should we also benchmark against companies that have successfully implemented similar changes?
Yes, research and case studies will provide valuable insights and best practices.
Agreed. Let's assign someone to gather these case studies and summarize key takeaways.
I'll take care of that. We can discuss the findings in our next meeting.
Sounds good. Should we also plan a team workshop to brainstorm creative ideas for innovation?
Yes, Collaborative workshops foster engagement and can uncover valuable perspectives.
How should we structure the workshop to keep it productive and focused?
Setting clear objectives and providing discussion topics in advance will ensure productive sessions.
That's smart. Should we also invite external facilitators to guide the workshop?
It's worth considering. Facilitators can bring fresh perspectives and ensure balanced participation.
True. Should we schedule the workshop after completing the pilot program?
Yes, we'll have more concrete insights to guide discussions by then.
Makes sense. How do we handle potential skepticism about these initiatives?
Transparency and consistent updates will help build trust and reduce skepticism.
Agreed. Should we involve senior leadership in addressing employees' concerns directly?
Yes, hearing directly from leaders reassures employees about the importance of these changes.
Good idea. Should we schedule periodic town hall meetings for leadership to engage with staff?
That's a great approach. Town halls allow open dialogue and reinforce alignment across teams. Thanks for aligning on the pilot program, John. Let's now focus on long-term implementation strategies.
Agreed. Once the pilot is successful, how should we prioritize departments for the full rollout?
High-impact departments like sales and operations should go first. Their performance directly affects business outcomes.
Makes sense. Should we also consider customer-facing teams to maintain consistency in service delivery?
Absolutely. Frontline teams must adapt early to ensure seamless interactions with clients.
Should we create tailored implementation plans for each department based on their unique needs?
Yes, a one-size-fits-all approach won't work. Customization ensures relevance and effectiveness.
Agreed. How should we manage timelines across multiple departments to avoid overlapping challenges?
A staggered approach works best. We can phase in changes to minimize disruption.
That's practical. Should we establish a dedicated project management office to oversee the entire process?
Yes, a central team can coordinate efforts, track progress, and address issues promptly.
Who do you think should lead this office?
Someone experienced in cross-departmental projects, possibly our operations manager, could handle it well.
Good choice. Should we provide them with additional resources like external consultants or temporary staff?
Definitely. Extra support ensures they can focus on critical tasks without being overwhelmed.
Agreed. How should we address technical challenges during the implementation?
IT should have a dedicated support team ready to resolve issues quickly as they arise.
Should we include periodic reviews to assess progress and adjust plans if necessary?
Yes, quarterly reviews will help us stay on track and refine our approach as needed.
Should we involve leadership in these reviews to maintain alignment?
Absolutely. Their involvement reinforces the importance of the initiative and supports decision-making.
What about communication with employees during this phase? How do we keep them motivated?
Regular updates, celebrating milestones, and recognizing contributions will keep morale high.
Should we also create forums for employees to share their experiences and challenges?
Yes, peer discussions can foster collaboration and generate practical solutions.
Agreed. Do you think gamification could help engage employees during the transition?
It's a creative idea. Rewarding progress with incentives can boost participation and enthusiasm.
Should we tie these incentives to measurable outcomes like adoption rates or productivity improvements?
Yes, linking rewards to results ensures they align with business goals.
Good point. How do we handle feedback from employees who struggle to adapt?
Offering one-on-one coaching or additional training can help them overcome specific challenges.
Should we also provide anonymous feedback channels for employees?
Definitely. Anonymity encourages honest input, helping us identify and address hidden concerns.
Agreed. Should we track employee satisfaction throughout the implementation process?
Yes, regular surveys will show us how employees feel and what adjustments might be needed.
How do we integrate customer feedback into the process after the initial rollout?
Post rollout, customer feedback should be analyzed to fine tune our solutions and services.
Should we allocate a specific team to focus solely on analyzing this feedback?
Yes, a dedicated team ensures customer insights are acted upon quickly and effectively.
Agreed. How do we measure the overall success of this innovation initiative?
KPIs like revenue growth, operational efficiency, and customer satisfaction will be our main indicators.
Should we also consider employee retention as a success metric?
Definitely. Engaged employees who feel supported are more likely to stay with the company.
That's true. Should we share the success metrics with the entire organization?
Yes, transparency about results motivates employees and builds trust in the process.
How do we ensure continuous improvement beyond the initial implementation?
A culture of innovation, supported by regular reviews, will keep us moving forward.
Should we set up an innovation committee to drive future initiatives?
It's a great idea. A dedicated committee can brainstorm and oversee long-term projects.
Who should be part of this committee?
Representatives from different departments, including leadership, ensure diverse perspectives and alignment. Thanks for staying focused, John. Let's now discuss sustaining momentum after the initial implementation.
Of course, Lucy. How do we ensure the new processes remain effective in the long run?
Continuous monitoring is key. We should establish regular audits to evaluate efficiency and outcomes.
That's smart. Should we assign a dedicated team to handle these evaluations?
Yes, a team with a mix of technical and operational expertise can provide comprehensive reviews.
Agreed. How frequently should these audits take place to stay relevant?
Quarterly reviews should be sufficient, with additional assessments during critical phases.
Makes sense. Should we also include employee feedback in these evaluations?
Absolutely. Frontline employees often spot issues that higher levels might overlook.
How do we make it easy for employees to provide ongoing feedback?
Digital platforms like feedback portals simplify the process and encourage participation.
That's efficient. Should we recognize employees who contribute valuable insights or suggestions?
Yes, acknowledging their input reinforces a culture of collaboration and innovation.
Should we also set up a reward system for exceptional contributions?
Definitely. Tangible rewards or recognition programs motivate employees to stay engaged.
Agreed. What about ensuring leadership remains committed to this initiative?
Regular updates to leadership, tied to strategic goals, maintain their interest and support.
Should we also involve leadership in celebrating key milestones with employees?
Absolutely. Their presence boosts morale and demonstrates alignment with company values.
Should we schedule an annual review to assess the overall impact of these innovations?
Yes, an annual review provides a broader perspective and informs long-term strategies.
How do we ensure these strategies remain adaptable to market changes?
Flexibility in planning, supported by real-time data, keeps us responsive to evolving conditions.
Agreed. Should we invest in forecasting tools to anticipate market trends?
Yes, predictive analytics can guide proactive decisions and maintain our competitive edge.
How do we encourage teams to stay innovative beyond this project?
Ongoing training, idea sharing sessions, and support for experimentation foster sustained innovation.
Should we formalize these practices into company policy?
Definitely. Embedding innovation into our culture ensures it's a priority, not just a one-time effort.
Agreed. Should we document lessons learned from this initiative for future projects?
Yes, A detailed report provides valuable insights and serves as a reference for similar efforts.
Should we share this report across all departments?
Absolutely. Sharing knowledge strengthens cross-departmental collaboration and alignment.
How do we keep employees excited about future innovations?
Regular updates, success stories, and engaging workshops keep the momentum alive.
Should we also share industry trends to inspire new ideas?
Yes, awareness of external developments broadens perspectives and sparks creativity.
Agreed. Should we host an annual innovation summit to showcase progress and discuss new opportunities?
That's an excellent idea. It can become a platform for sharing achievements and brainstorming future goals.
Who should be involved in planning such an event?
A mix of internal teams, external speakers, and leadership ensures it's impactful and well-rounded.
Should we open it to clients or partners as well?
Yes, involving them demonstrates transparency and strengthens business relationships.
That's true. Should we begin preparations for the summit early next year?
Yes, starting early allows us to plan thoroughly and ensure high-quality content.
How do we measure success of such an event?
Participant feedback, engagement metrics, and follow-up actions provide clear indicators of success.
Should we also use the event to launch new initiatives or programs?
Definitely. It's an ideal platform for unveiling forward-looking projects and gathering immediate feedback.
I agree, Lucy. This entire strategy seems well aligned for long-term success.
Thanks, John. I'm confident this approach will lead to meaningful changes across the organization.
Now, let's take a look at the meanings of some words mentioned in the conversation.
Momentum, the energy or force gained by movement or progress.
The project gained momentum after securing additional funding.
Formalize, to establish something in a fixed or official way.
We decided to formalize the partnership through a written agreement.
Embedding, firmly incorporating something into a system or culture.
Embedding collaboration into our processes improved team productivity.
Summit, a formal meeting or conference to discuss important issues.
The summit brought together industry leaders to discuss climate change.
Staggered, arranged to occur at intervals, not all at once.
The staggered release ensured a smooth transition for users.
Gamification, applying game-like elements to non-game tasks to increase engagement.
The gamification of the training program boosted employee participation.
Facilitate, to make a process easier or more efficient.
The new software will facilitate better communication between teams.
Proactive, taking action in advance to address potential issues.
Proactive measures prevented delays in the product launch.
Recognition, acknowledging someone's efforts or achievements.
Recognition of employees' hard work boosts morale.
Pushback, resistance or disagreement in response to a suggestion, decision, or plan.
We received some pushback from the team regarding the new work from home policy.
Thank you for watching our video.